She gave me a photo frame for my birthday. It exposed her affair with my sister's husband. On my birthday, I unwrapped a digital photo frame from my girlfriend, and it shattered my life. The gift that ruined everything. I never imagined a gift could destroy a family. But looking back, that's exactly where it all started. It was my birthday, a small gathering, just my parents, my sister Mia, her husband Tyler, and my girlfriend Emily. We were a tight-knit group, laughed together often, shared holidays, called every weekend. That night, everything felt normal, until I opened the gift. It was from Emily, a digital photo frame. Nothing fancy. I smiled, thanked her, and plugged it in. It flickered to life and began cycling through pictures, cute, funny, romantic shots of us together. Then, one photo popped up, a photo I'd never seen before. A hotel bed, Emily, half covered in sheets, smiling, and next to her, Tyler, my sister's husband. My world tilted. For a moment, no one spoke. Then Emily gasped. I didn't mean to, that wasn't supposed to. Tyler stood up, so fast his chair scraped the floor. Mia? She just stared. I looked between them, my mind blank, body ice. It was a selfie, not staged, not accidental. It was intimate, raw, personal, and unforgivable. That night exploded. Emily ran out in tears. Tyler followed her. Mia screamed, at first at Tyler, then at me, then at nothing. My parents sat silent, stunned. And me? I walked out the front door and kept walking. For hours. No phone, no code, just rage and heartbreak. They betrayed me. My girlfriend of 4 years. My sister's husband. The man I once called brother. The next day, Emily called me over 20 times. I didn't pick up. She texted that it was a mistake, that she never meant for it to happen, that it was only once. Only once. Like that made it better. Like that erased the image burned into my memory. Tyler, of course, went dark. No apology. No explanation. And Mia? She was staying with our parents. Not speaking to anyone. The whole family fractured in one click. And the worst part? That photo was at least 6 months old. Meaning, they'd lied for half a year. Right under our noses. I thought it was over, until she showed up again. A week passed. No contact with Emily. No contact with Tyler. Mia still wouldn't speak to me, or anyone. The silence was unbearable. The betrayal echoed in every room. Even the air felt heavier. Then, late one night, there was a knock at my door. I looked through the peephole. It was Emily. Hair messy, eyes red, clutching a folder and a duffel bag. I didn't want to open, but curiosity, or maybe leftover pain, made me do it. She said she couldn't live with herself, that the photo had been taken by accident, that it wasn't supposed to show up, that she didn't know how it ended up in the slideshow. Lies layered in panic. I didn't say much. I just listened. And then she dropped the folder on my table. Inside were text screenshots, old emails, hotel receipts. She was trying to be transparent, to prove it had only happened once. One hotel, one mistake, one drunken night during a business conference. She begged me to understand, begged for forgiveness, begged to fix it. I asked her one thing. Did you love him? And she hesitated. Just a second, just long enough. That second said everything I needed to know. I told her we were done. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. Just closed the door. And this time, it stayed shut. Mia had finally come home to pack her things. She still hadn't spoken to Tyler. I tried to talk to her, tried to tell her I was sorry. She wouldn't look at me. I'm not mad at you, she whispered. I'm mad that I believed in him. And I hate that you saw it before I did. That hit hard, because I hadn't seen it. I was just collateral damage. And now we both were. Tyler disappeared from all our lives. Blocked us. Deleted socials. Changed jobs. Emily moved out of state. I thought it was over. Thought I could start healing. But then, she came back. The wedding invite that reopened every wound. Scene opens with a mailbox. Narrator sifting through bills and ads. Then his fingers stop. One envelope stands out. Cream-colored, thick, elegant calligraphy. At first, I didn't recognize the handwriting. But when I opened the envelope, my stomach turned. A wedding invitation. Tyler and Emily. The names burned into the paper. Printed on ivory cardstock. Gold foil. The works. They were getting married. Less than a year after the betrayal. After the fallout. After the lie that detonated my family. Cut to narrator sitting in silence. Invitation in hand. Crushed. I reread it 10 times. Checked the return address. Check the guest list. Mia wasn't invited. My parents weren't either. The wedding invite that reopened every wound. Scene opens with a mailbox. Narrator sifting through bills and ads. Then his fingers stop. One envelope stands out, cream-colored, thick, elegant calligraphy. At first, I didn't recognize the handwriting. But when I opened the envelope, my stomach turned. A wedding invitation. Tyler and Emily. The names burned into the paper. Printed on ivory cardstock. Gold foil. The works. They were getting married. Less than a year after the betrayal. After the fallout. After the lie that detonated my family. Cut to narrator sitting in silence. Invitation in hand. Crushed. I reread it 10 times. Check the return address. Check the guest list. Mia wasn't invited. My parents weren't either. But I was. And on the RSVP card? Handwritten in the corner. We'd love for you to come. Let's start over. I laughed. Out loud. It wasn't a joyful laugh. It was bitter. Hollow. They wanted me to sit there, smile, and clap for the same couple who had lit a match and watched everything burn. No, absolutely not. But I couldn't stop thinking about it. Scene changes. Narrator meets Mia at a diner, sliding the invite across the table. She read it. Didn't speak for a full minute. Then she said, "Let's crash it." I blinked. She smiled. But it wasn't a joke. Mia wanted revenge. And part of me, the angry, broken part, wanted it too. We spent the next week going back and forth, arguing, laughing, planning, regretting. In the end, we agreed on something better than revenge. Something cleaner. Cut to narrator writing a letter. Pen scratching paper. Music low and tense. I wrote them a reply. A real one. Said I forgave them, but I wouldn't attend. Told them I hoped their wedding was beautiful, honest, and built on trust. 2 things their relationship had never had. Told them they had already taken too much. My peace wasn't theirs to destroy anymore. And I mailed it. No drama. No fight. Just the truth. Scene fades out. Narrator walking through a park with Mia. Calm, quiet, healing. Mia and I rebuilt slowly. Weekly coffee. Therapy. Late night calls that ended in tears and laughter. We weren't okay, but we were moving forward. Some scars never fade, but I'm still here. Scene opens with soft morning light. Narrator sitting on his apartment balcony, steaming mug in hand. Quiet music plays in the background. It's been over a year now. Tyler and Emily are married. I know because Mia stumbled on their photos online. She didn't cry, just closed the tab and said, "They look fake happy." I agreed. Not out of spite, just instinct. People who start in lies rarely end in peace. Cut to therapy session. Narrator talking softly, slowly. I've been in therapy for months. Working through the rage, the trust issues, the guilt. Not for what happened, but for what I let continue under my nose. I've started dating again. Cautiously, guardedly. I still flinch when someone hides their phone screen. Still hesitate when a woman says, "You can trust me." But I'm trying. And that's what matters. Scene changes. Narrator at family dinner. Laughter. Mia smiling again. Their parents hugging them both tightly. Mia and I are closer than we've ever been. It's strange how pain can stitch people together tighter than joy ever did. We don't talk about Emily or Tyler much anymore. They're ghosts. Lessons. Warnings. Final monologue. Narrator speaking directly to camera. Eyes steady. Voice calm. Here's what I learned. You never really know someone until you see how they handle guilt. Family can be broken by people who were never really part of it. Healing isn't linear. Some days are good. Some nights still burn. Forgiveness isn't for the people who hurt you. It's for the space they use to occupy in your chest. I'm not healed, but I'm healing. And that's enough for today. Final shot. Narrator walking alone down a quiet street. Wind in his jacket, hopeful look in his eyes. I survived the explosion. Now I'm learning to live through the aftershock. And every step forward is mine. Checkered flag, the end.